we have Team Wars week. Let's go back to here. Week 6. I just want to show something here this week. A very nice run from our boys. Actually, I have to hold on. I have to turn get my camera turned. The boys in DireTide took down Chef's Elite, and they took 3rd place. That's the second time. I don't know if it was last week necessarily, but they were 3rd place because You Touch My Talala beat them not that long ago. So it sure seems like they really did rely on not only picking the same decks as us when they were cheating, but also getting a couple wins off us from the snipe. So I think they're showing. I mean, they lost by 100 points. Like they're showing their true colors, baby. It's good to see. It's good to see. They got 4th place the other day. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. We have a couple matches here. Won't have sound because I forgot to turn my sound on until like halfway through my matches. So I think the matches on Moody and the Adventure Lock might be no sound. But this first one, we started off with a free win. Gigi Hadid bending over for us. That was my first match, I think, which is always fun when my first match on the Adventure Lock is free. Always nice. Usually I get a free win on my main account, which isn't very fun. All right, this week, sometimes I like the Mysterion lay, but when you have cows as potential, I don't necessarily think that playing the Mysterion first is the right play, because they could counter with cows, and then you're 5 energy out on defending the cows, and it's just not the greatest position to be in. So, in my opinion, you want to lead Mysterion only if they haven't led with the cows already. Get the cows. I guess I didn't think that Nelly would kill all of the kill all the rats, but the cows getting the boost from the BHK is actually very nice. Plus 24, so each round, that's a plus 90. That's plus 90 attack each round, and you can see that it just perfectly sets him up to destroy the new kid. Level 7 cows just have way too much HP for that new kid. I really wonder how much the difference would be in Team Wars matches. I mean, cows would be maybe even not played all the time if new kid was like level 18 or 20 or something, you know? Or what if part of your caps you could level up your new kid? I think that would be really interesting, because I think there'd be a lot of math and like skill involved in knowing. This is a good setup by him. A lot of skill in knowing, like, okay, is it better to have a level 16 new kid, or should we save the caps and just go with 15 this week? You know, like if it's something like, well, you know, if there's rats this week, we have to have at least level 18 new kid, because then he 2-shots the rats, or so, you know, stuff like that. I think that would have been super interesting as far as, you know, figuring out what to upgrade and stuff with your caps. So they really missed the boat on that one. Looks like my Timmy's gonna go down. We gotta be careful about those rats. Those rats, if they were level 7, could have killed the bar right there. Didn't Team Wars used to have higher new kid levels in higher leagues? I remember that, but when I've talked about that to other people, they didn't think that was true. But I think I remember it's not, it might have still been level 14 at the top, but I do remember, like, Bronze League new kid was lower level. Silver League new kid was lower level. I feel like I do remember that, but other people don't remember that. So maybe you and me are from the same Mandela universe. But that is how I remember it. I can't remember if it went up to 16 or 18 or not. I don't think it ever did. It might have been 16. It might have been 16 or something. This was an interesting play, having to play the man-bear pig, which actually stops the cows. Now, let's go back to this. Did it seem like my swordsman didn't do any damage with his ability? Like, I feel like my swordsman looked the wrong way. Oh yeah, he was looking backwards. When I clicked it, he had just looked backwards. Oh man, I'm lucky I didn't lose this match, jeez. Your Mandela was at Gold League, had level 18. That's very possible. That's very possible. I should have used Aerostorm there, but it was a low-level Inuit, so I figured it wasn't gonna kill him anyway. The Coops could take the bar here, depending on how they spawn. Oh, that one gets redirected and almost takes it. Oh man, that was dangerous. Then one hit from some cows could have taken the bar. Having a little bit extra on one bar is super useful because then the cows get hit by that new Kid Blast and it's easier to deal with them potentially. But Man Bear Pig, if you got him, this is why Man Bear Pig was the choice over Satan. Sure, Satan could stop cows or something like that, but if you get the Man Bear Pig out at a good, like in a good defensive moment, you likely are gonna win from that. Unless they get their Man Bear Pig out on defense. So really, the only time you should play Man Bear Pig is against their Man Bear Pig, or if they just have a really heavy push coming at you and you can defend, and then it doesn't matter if he dies on that side because you get the defense. Yeah, I'm playing the cows because he played the slave, which is 5 energy that won't help deal with the cows. So it pretty much guarantees a first bar. We play the Timmy, get some great value there by killing the catapult. Getting some new kid hits there as well. Even more splashing in. Inuit's probably gonna die to new kid. Let him die, it's not a whole lot of value. Go ahead and see if we can protect the Timmy. We're just dropping it all here on him. Now he could Satan us here, but I'm not too worried about that. BHK getting some good value. I could have Arrow Storm there, but I have a lot of units out there. So I figured if you just slow him down, you'll be able to do the damage. Your team fully committed to Nicole deck. I mean, Nicole decks were, I think we only lost, and on free to play, we only lost like 2 matches, but I'm pretty sure we had quite a few losses on like DireTide and some of the other teams from a Nicole deck that just got out of hand. That is one of the few ways you can lose with this deck, is if your Man Bear Pig is buried, if your Swordsman's a pretty good combo. If some of the stuff is buried, this is why maybe Inuit was a good choice, because the Inuit would have taken out the Nicole. But if you don't have the right card at the right time, Nicole gets set up if they perfectly use the coop, and then Randy gets out there, and then I guess if the catapult could be out there too, you could get her pretty good. And then if you play it where like the Nicole's up top and then everybody else is on the bottom, well, I have to defend the bottom. Meanwhile, because I have to defend like the coop pressure, right? Because the coop's gonna be heading towards New Kid, and New Kid can't deal with the coops. And then if Nicole's up top and you can't get the energy to cycle back to, you know, Swordsman or whatever, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to beat if it goes right. But the problem is it's just not gonna go right all that often is the problem. What a dumb play to play the cows into him like that. And that is why you go the Timmy over the catapult, because the catapult, or the pirate ship over the catapult, because sure the catapult helps with the Nicole, but Timmy hits New Kid from I always call Pirate Ship Timmy just Timmy. Pirate Ship Timmy hits New Kid from a distance, does good damage to the cows. One of the few things that consistently breaks the slave heal if they go the slave. Just a very good card. Very good card.
This is for Mr. Posse.
All right. Clap.
I return to the shadows.
Not the greatest start. Maybe I should have played the cows there.
Nothing is too hard for me.
But the Nelly gets by the tank. And don't sleep on the Nelly. Part of the reason why Chefs got blasted this week was they went slave and AQR instead of the Nelly. I don't know why you would go AQR. It's just too slow. AQR is just way too slow. Because even if you hit BHK with AQR, which is arguably like one of the few good uses, he still gets 10 hits off or something. Like he still gets a ton of hits off, which can give you a couple extra attack that makes you, you know, one-shot an assassin and win, or you know, get New Kid with that bar, for instance. Just a lot of value you can get from the BHK before the AQR kills him. And then you're down a couple energy probably. And they went AQR the other week when Purify was an option, which just is crazy. All right, we have Farts on Mind Control, which is somebody we actually run into in ladder all the time. And he does fart whenever you play Mind Control, so he's committed to the bit. So if they lead a tank, you push your assassin, force them to play out of turn. Maybe now the Bebe, and you hit new kid. Maybe the Bebe walks in front of the slave here, and then we can get value there. I don't think he will, but it'll be close. Probably get the Mysterion out there on him. If he wants to use something like rats or something like that, that's fine. Because we got the Bebe. We got the Bebe. Go ahead and use that. That should break the heal and kill the rat that was eating us. Perfect. Bebe got 1 stack at least. Should get this stack. Yes, she gets that stack. Beautiful. She gets double stacks. We're not going to use the ability. We did use the ability, but Bebe gets 1 stack. Here's the AQR. The Bebe already has a ton of HP. What's up, brother? Already has a ton of HP. The Arrow Storm here. Look at that. Bebe's still getting hit. We didn't even have to Arrow Storm to kill the Timmy, so we probably didn't have to Arrow Storm there. We could have waited for 1 more unit and then Arrow Stormed, because BHK wasn't going to do much back there. But look at this. The Mysterion getting hits on the Nicole. Absolutely brutal, even if we wouldn't have taken that bar. Brutal indeed. What up, Grumpy? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, we got Fanatic Mango from Canada. These Canadians, eh? You always got to worry about them. Mysterion lead, Pirate Ship Timmy lead, but depending on what he does. Notice that we have Osimo level 2 because he's worthless. I honestly think we should have 1 card dead every week and take, you know, take a legend to 6 or something. I feel like we should do that every week. That's just me though. We do have Super Fart 4 or 6. It's just it doesn't take much to upgrade him to 6. So. Here isn't a great start. I think the thing we should do is save for the Man-Bear Pig because he's got the slave coming at us. We have the Mysterion to defend us. Now the cows are coming home to roost. Probably gets 2 bars here, but they are only level 7. As long as we can protect the majority here. That Man-Bear Pig hits 2 of them here, but now he's in between them. He gets pushed out of the way, and now he's attacking them again. The slave comes out. Can we take out the cows? Yes. And the BHK gets the heal. That is brutal. That Mysterion spawn really helped me out there. And now if this Man-Bear Pig was level 5, maybe it would be a trouble because he could hold me there for a long time. And then eventually he might get back to the cows to just, you know, clean out the rest of my bar. But we smack him out. Bebe almost survived that, I bet. And then the Timmy perfectly comes through with the ability after the bar. It's tough to deal with that. It is tough to deal with that. Yeah, Man-Bear Pig level 2. You definitely don't bother playing him if he's level 2, folks. Play every card but him next time. All right, we got JJ Cool L. JJ Cool L. LL Cool J? This is alt? All right, pretty good start. Level 3 Nicole with no support. Not really sure what's happening here. Definitely a 59 hundo rank player. 59 hundo. But even still, that's still high up there, dude. That's crazy. The BHK getting the stacks. Don't let her take you out. Look at the heals coming out. Does BHK's heal himself? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I felt like I gained health there, though. Look at all those heals on that stacked Bebe, though. Bebe getting all the boosters. The Inuit not doing much to the level 6 garrison. That's trouble. That is trouble indeed. This guy had no chance. This guy had no chance. Smack him up. Smack him up. Bop, bop. Level 4 cows, so I knew I didn't have to worry, especially with that Bebe with plus 104. How insane is that? And then Swordsman cleaning it. Swordsman got a lot of value. I don't think I saw, like, has anybody else played Swordsman? What was the opposite for Swordsman? I don't think I've seen a single other person play Swordsman yet, have they? Maybe they did. Maybe they did, but I didn't realize it. I just feel like I haven't seen any ability on the other side happen. What would it be? Obviously, it's the Timmy's rare. What's the other rare card we're seeing? AQR was for Nelly. What's the other rare card we're seeing? Was it Robo Bebe versus Belf? Not picking Belf over Robo Bebe, like that's so stupid. Belf has the ability to win a match by herself if she gets enough health. Was it Nicole? Oh, I bet it was Nicole. Swordsman versus Nicole, I bet, right? Ooh, the level 4 takes out the level 5 there. That was actually pretty interesting. Could use Nelly here, but it's level 4 rats, so it's not that big of a deal. Also, I kind of wanted him to stay back so that hopefully he goes for the Nicole. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Let's get that. Oh, the Swordsman perfectly looked forward so that I got the Mysterion with that ability. That was insane. I guess Pure Powerbind could have been used on Swordsman is really the only use. Or I guess maybe on an Osimo. We haven't seen any Osimos though. Oh, beautiful double bar. We haven't seen any Osimos though. That's interesting. Everybody went Slave. We're like the only team in the world that went Osimo. Jenny Penny, we played twice. So if this is when I say oops, yeah, poor Jenny Penny. The poor Jenny Penny. I beat him on my 3rd game on Moody, and then I switched to this account and then get her on my 1st match. That's gotta feel so bad. That has to feel so bad. We get the BHK out there, potentially bait the Arrow Storm, which would be fine. No Arrow Storm. Mysterion should get a hit on New Kid. Bango. Plus 16 took the bar even. I think he might have taken the bar either way. A little slow. Goddamn. A little slow on that Garrison. Let the BHK kill my BHK, which was a little bit of a problem. But the Bebe helping me out. Lower levels aren't helping them out very much. Kirby, what's up, buddy? Garrison gets the ability off. No, he doesn't. But Bebe gets the boost. No, Nelly takes the hit. Nelly one-shotting those rats. Or the Coops. The Coopers. Arrow Storm here does kill the Bebe now if we need to, but Bebe gets the boost from it. Blah. So even though we got hit, we does she have more than 131 attack? Maybe. Now we fill it out with the Cow Stampede. Can Bebe? No, I was like, can Bebe heal enough to survive? She did not. She did not. Pow, pow, pow. Nice. Nice. Not bad at all. All right, now we got the main event. Jenny Penny. I should have organized those better. So this one was first. This was the first match against her. That's so funny. Oh, that's so bad. The other day when I beat Lord Puddingsbane, remember that? That might have been last week actually. Lord Puddingsbane also lost to somebody else, so he got potentially a 0 actually, but he probably still got a 80, whatever, 84 or whatever. But hopefully we gave that guy like a 14 or something. This is honestly the only play here. He's got the Slave, so it does help me out. Push the Timmy out of there a little bit. BHK versus BHK. I could have played him back further, but I wasn't worried about it too much. See this AQR, watch. 1, 2. It's at level 5 too. 3, 4. What did I say? 10, 5, 6. Okay, he got hit, so he probably would have gotten 7 off. 7 attacks off before the Bebe kills you. And look at this Timmy, plus 64. Still hitting the Bebe for a couple of hits before he dies. Still hitting her. Crazy. AQR is just bad. AQR is bad, and if you picked it, if your team picked AQR, you should really get out of there. You cannot trust them to make good decisions, and they're going to continuously cause you to lose Team Wars matches. If you care about that, join the Pirate Coalition. We will never lead you astray. Unless it's that 1 week where we go Changeling. I don't like Changeling. Just because she's glitchy. Although I did win a match with Changeling one time on the Adventure Lock because I stole, can't remember what I stole, Slave or something? I can't remember what I stole. But oh no, I stole their Grand Wizard. I remember that. I stole their Grand Wizard. Grumpy said his team picked AQR, she was useless. Yeah, there's literally no use for her. I mean, even if you hit, like even if you get the perfect hit, what would the perfect hit be? You hit you hit Garrison plus Bebe plus Timmy plus BHK, even if you hit all 4 of those units with AQR, by the time they die to the poison, they have taken a bar from you probably. It's just so bad. The only way that works is if like maybe you put lava in there to slow them. Maybe you can use something like Wonder Tweak to like hold them at bay. Maybe something like Alt Human Kite where you're constantly pushing them back. Or Future Randy where you use Future Randy and then he pushes them all the way back and then they have to walk their happy asses back, right? Stuff like that, interesting. Look at this mosquito just cleaning up the back line. Look at this, that Bebe could heal through the damage and not die because she keeps getting 130. What is it, like 30 damage a second forever? That's nothing. That's nothing. Look at this. Sure did stop that man bear pig, right? Nope. 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 Scroopy Noopers. All right, now he's got a decent setup. We just got to make sure we break the slave here. I like that, actually. Oh, we're going balls deep. We just want that last. Want that last bar. Uh-oh. Garrison hit one of them at least. Nice. Look at this value from that Nelly. Was Nelly attacking that whole time, or was she just riding the edge? Is she attacking? No, she's riding the edge, attacking the front guy. But her first attack hit all 3 of them, I think. I think she hit all 3 of them. Yeah, she hit all 3 of them with that first hit. Took them way down. BHK finishing out. That was a heal on the BHK too. Did BHK get 2 heals off of the cows, dude? 1, and then 2. Oh, that's crazy. An extra 260 damage coming from the, or health coming from the swordsman. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, now we got Nesta from Reddit SPPD. This was my last match, my 15th match, and I saw Reddit SPPD and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna lose my last match because Reddit has some good players in there. But we'll see how it goes. We like this play usually. Timmy level 3, interesting. BHK level 5. The Arrow Storm takes him out, but we don't get a hit on the nuke kid there. That's too bad. But that ends up working out pretty well for us. We're gonna have to go with the Nelly, maybe the Belf, and hope for the tank. No, we have to put the Nelly out. That'll also protect us, you know, if he plays Mysterion or something like that, the rats. We can just hold off here, get him to the halfway point, and then go from there. Nothing here will break him, but Manbear Pig could be good defense if he goes balls deep. I'm thinking he's gonna play cows here, and we gotta counter with the cows. See if he gets the Nelly out, the level 4 Nelly, my friends. And now actually, or the level 4 Nicole, actually the Nelly here doing a great job counter dealing with the coop, because as Nelly attacks whoever she was attacking, she also deals with the coop. And that's part of you know, really gets rid of the value of the coop. And the value of the coop is, don't attack these units, attack the coops, because it takes a long time for a unit to attack one unit and then switch to another unit. It takes a long time. Now look at that though, we spread the Timmy out so that the Satan wasn't so dangerous. The Timmy hits the cows here, and we go with the Arrow Storm because the Timmy's gonna deal with it. He reset, and now the Mysterion is in the backside. Incredible value there. That super fart did him absolutely dirty. And now we come with the value. We blow up 3 of them, get the heal. Timmy, go, Timmy, go. Go, Timmy, go. And now one shot to level 3. Do it, Timmy. Oh, you're still alive, Timmy. Timmy! Oh my God, Timmy, you're so special. What a special boy. And 1 to grow on. Beautifully done. I actually leave this running for like 3 minutes before I realized that I didn't shut it off. So we'll end that right there. A nice Team Wars. Team Wars 6. 6 weeks into the new year. It seems to be going fast as ever. We appreciate you guys being here. We're going for 10K on YouTube, so if you haven't subbed already, make sure you do that. It means the world to me. We are gonna stick around for some more fun, so if you're live, don't go anywhere. But if you're on YouTube right now, thank you so much. Like the video if you haven't already. Comment your favorite matchup, and everybody rips in chat for that lady I took down twice. Whoops. Whoops. All right, we'll see you.